All right. I'm poor. Yeah? Fuck yeah. All right. Yeah, no, it's a weird reaction to have when you have no money. Dude, I'm so fucking poor. I'm broke and I'm also single, which is a bad combination. It's a very bad combination because I still try, you know, as a single guy. I still try to take a girl out, pay for things. I do this thing when I'm on a date where I pretend I have money. I sort of pretend, I walk with the confidence of a guy with 2 button-down shirts. Yeah, I have another one of these. So. I say a thing that I feel like rich guys say, and so I say it, but when I say it, it's a lie. I need to stop saying it. I'll do this. I'll be at a restaurant with a girl and I'll go, get whatever you want. Don't get whatever you want. Get what you know I want you to get. Get a fucking salad and don't even put grilled chicken on it. Fuck that, dude. I'm sick of this shit. Bro, I am so sick of it. On the menu, underneath the 48 different types of salads, different permutations of the same 4 ingredients, and then underneath it there's a star, and it goes, add grilled chicken, steak, or salmon to any of these salads for $8. That's its own meal. That's a separate entree. We're gonna put fucking salmon on top of your salad now? Dude, no, why are we treating entrees like toppings? It's steak, it's not sprinkles. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Let's put a pepperoni pizza on my crab cake if we're doing that. So this girl, very clever, she does this thing where she tries to gauge what she can get based on what I order. So she goes, what are you gonna get? And I'm like, they're gonna bring bread. They're gonna bring bread and water. Bread and water. I'm on the Jesus Christ diet, actually. He was shredded. Just sacrificing myself for the gains, you know what it is. Me and 11 of my buddies, we're religious about it. So then I go, what about you? What were you thinking of getting? And she goes, I was thinking of getting the filet mignon. Get it? You fucking bitch. I thought you were vegan. That's why I took you to this steakhouse. And then she goes, I am. I just never come to places like this. Yeah! Me neither! And then, of course, what does she want? Drinks. She wants drinks. She goes, and again, I live in Manhattan. She's like, should we get drinks? I'm like, in Manhattan? Yeah, let me just remortgage my house. Just give me a second. Let me just fucking unplug grandma and see what I can inherit real quick. Because you want drinks. Sure. She goes, should we get a bottle? Let's get a bottle of wine. What year should we get the bottle? 2039, when I can afford it. What do you mean, dude? I'm so broke, I have 3 roommates. I'm so white, 2 of them are named Kevin. No, really let that sink in. Do you know how embarrassing it is for me, a guy in my 30s, to live with 2 23-year-old frat bros named Kevin? How embarrassing it is to have to point out my 23-year-old roommate Kevin's bedroom and then repeat myself? How shitty it is to be like walking through the apartment like, yeah, that's the kitchen, that's my room, that's my brother's room, that's Kevin's bedroom. That's Kevin's bedroom. And she's like, why does Kevin have 2 bedrooms? Because Kevin has 2 bodies. Kevin's got 2 souls. And she's like, wait, 2 Kevins, don't you get confused? No. Because we call one Kevin Tall Kevin. And one Kevin of the 2 Kevins, Gay Kevin. But gay Kevin isn't gay, but Kevin, the second Kevin of the Kevins that I just mentioned, the Kevin to the left of the bedroom that has the Kevin, that Kevin's kind of short, but short Kevin felt kind of mean, and tall Kevin's pretty new, so we switched short Kevin to Kevin 2, because Kevin 2 moved in June, so Kevin 1 is really Kevin 2, and Kevin tall is kind of true, and Kevin short is kind of gay, so he gets the bigger room because it has more closet space. And then she goes, why do you live with so many Kevins? And I'm like, because each Kevin that I live with reduces my rent by $1,500. I will live with 1,000 Kevins. So here's the thing. Despite what you might think or what the internet might say, I'm straight. I'm a heterosexual man. My brother is straight. Tall Kevin is straight. Gay Kevin is straight. That's 4 straight guys living in one apartment. So you can imagine all we talk about is dicks. All we talk about, the only topic of conversation is cocks. Dude, it takes 8 seconds of silence in my apartment for one of my roommates to go, how much money would you suck a guy's dick for? I'm like, what, are we late on rent? Why are you concerned about that? What are you, commission-based? What the fuck is going on here? Dude, it comes up all the time. There's no way that gay guys are talking about this as much as we do. There's no way that gay dudes are sitting around crunching the numbers like, well, if I charged $40 since 2014, I could buy every Chick-fil-A and turn them into Spencer's gifts. There's no way. And because I mentioned it, what the fuck is Spencer's Gifts? You know that store in the mall? It's kind of like Hot Topic, right? Spencer's Gifts. Dude, the only things they sell are Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirts and anal beads. What the fuck is this product line? It's Rugrats backpacks and dildos. Who was Spencer? Who the fuck was Spencer that these are his gifts? Right? Just some guy that every time an event came around, it was a huge bummer because you had to be like, hey, Spence, thanks for coming to our daughter's christening. I gotta say, the cock-shaped bong is highly inappropriate. You didn't even put it in a box. We can tell what it is through the wrapping paper, Spencer. And Spencer was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with all this shit? But I digress. So we're going around the circle, and I go to my buddy that asked me, I go, all right, man, how much money would you do it for? And he goes, $1 million. Word? Really? Really? You guys gotta understand, a black lady really is like, that is bullshit. There is no higher level of suspect than a black lady going, really? That was exactly my feeling. In that moment, I was a black lady. I was like, word? Here's why. You know what his job is? He's a driver for Uber Eats. $1 million? $1 million, dude? And you hand deliver taquitos to teenagers on Molly? But you won't suck a dick? Uber Eats, dude? You're a waiter on wheels. You're a fucking freelance butler, dude. People give you stars like a kindergartner. If you forget the ketchup, they don't have to tip you. And then you gotta run back to your car in the rain. He's like, $1 million. I'm like, dude, why? Why do you need $1 million? And he goes, it's gross. I don't want that in my mouth. I saw you eat a McRib twice this week. I'll suck off Ronald McDonald before I eat McRibs back to back on McRibs, dude. And you won't kiss a guy's cock? Word? Word? Insane. All right, but here's, because I am going to talk about this for 11 minutes. Here's what really bothers me about the $1 million. Who do you think you are? Who is going to pay you $1 million to suck? You, who's never sucked a dick before, is going to charge $1 million for the ease of it. Like some kind of dick-sucking specialist. Like you know what the fuck you're doing. You need a quarter Billy or kill the deal for your meek, unenthusiastic, never sucked a dick before head. Just excuse me, sir, can we talk first? Nick, do I have to make him come? Yeah, you have to make him come. Yeah, you gotta make. You wanted $1 million. He's coming in your grandfather's ashes for $1 million? The fuck out of here. He wants $1 million. Meanwhile, there's gay guys out here giving phenomenal dome for a compliment. All right. Is there any guy in here, a straight gentleman, who would be willing to, we can be vulnerable, we can open it up, no judgment, who'd be willing to share their price to suck a guy's dick? Guys, give it up for $13K. All right, so a couple thoughts just came to me. Here's the thing. I tour the country. I've been doing this material in just about every state. I can honestly say, $13K, lowest number I've ever heard. It's the lowest number that I've got. What's also crazy about that is we could pool that together tonight, like right here. Like you got $500, you got $200. Like we'll put 13 together in a minute, dude. Third craziest part about that is that you are on a date, dog. Which, by the way, I say that to say, you know you got a fucking real one. Here's why. Because one day you're gonna be like, babe, we need a new kitchen. And he's gonna be like, let's go, baby. Heat something up for me. I'll be back. What do you think we can get a hot tub? Let's get a fucking hot tub too. You want to get like a fucking gazebo with a hot tub inside it? All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the number. The number, because every guy's got a number. Every guy has a number. Some of you got a number. I can see all of your faces. I know the reactions. Every guy has a number. And here's the thing about the number. It's two numbers. There's the number you say. And then there's the number. There's that out at a public comedy show number. And then there's the after the show in an alley, no witnesses, no God number. So like 13K, it's really like 8K. You were vulnerable, you were open, I'm gonna be as well. I'll share total transparency. My number is $75,000. That's how much money I would do it for. But I'm reasonable.
Okay? $75,000, hard. $75,000. But if they go, hey, so we're all ready, and it turns out it's actually only $71,000. I'll do it for $71,000. And then we're like, all right, here we go. Let's do it. And they're like, okay, great. So we're about ready to start. We just double checked. It's actually only $63,000. I'll do it for $63,000.
And it basically goes like that until we get to $720.
And then, if the guy walks out and he reaches into his pocket and he goes, oh, hey, so one of these bills is Canadian. It's actually only $620. I'll do it for $620, and that's my final offer.